Hello folks, my name's Mark Taylor. I'll be your chem or your organic chem lab instructor for this term. It is a totally online class, or at least it's currently set up to be. So I want to work you through the syllabus and how we're going to be doing this lab and answering as many questions as I possibly can before we start the class. Alright, so what we're going to do here is just go right here to the syllabus. I have the view that you're going to see when you log into it right now, and I want to go over a few things. Alright, first of all, I want to talk about this weird thing where it says class times are online and Friday. Theoretically, we can actually use the lab from 2 to 5 on Fridays. Now, not quite yet. We're still doing our social distance, and I couldn't have any more than 6 people in there right now. So, we're keeping it reserved because there is a chance we'll start bringing you in, at least in small groups, later, maybe in a month or so. We're going to just make sure we can keep it safe. Now, I am currently have it planned we're not doing anything at all in person. Everything will be done online as it is right now. So you can ignore that for now. We're not going to do that unless it's absolutely guaranteed we can keep it safe and keep everybody in the health department satisfied that we're doing everything possible. Alright, first thing I want to talk about is our office hours. Now, if you watched the video on from Organic 1, like if you're in that class, you'll know, just click on calendar there. And if you want to schedule an office hour for this class, it's going slow. But just bring it up here, hit find appointment. This class should show up there, and just hit submit. And any potential times that are available, you'll just select one of these and reserve it. And when you get ready to actually sign into the class, you'll see that it's there on your calendar. And when you're ready to sign into the office hours, you'll just bring up this little link and click join that Zoom meeting. And you'll be right in there. So it'll work out really well. That should actually take care of anything. And if for some reason you realize you don't need that office hour, just unreserve it and you should be good to go. And I will have a lot more office hours up there here in the next couple days. That all of my office hours, 8 to 9 every day that I'm doing it, and all the hours from 2 to 3 every day I'm doing it, will be on your calendar if you hit that find appointments. And you can reserve as many as you want. They're not limited whatsoever. Alright, back to our class then. How we're going to be doing this class is actually three different type of labs. Right now, the only ones you can do are the actual Labsters. And what Labster is, if you click on one of these, it actually brings up a new window. And Labster is an external online thing. It's going to load this up, and then you'll do that simulation within it. And you're allowed to do them multiple times. It will grade you based on your highest score you get altogether, not like your most recent or your first or anything like that. Just whatever you get as the highest score is what's going to show up on your grade book. But we currently have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. And they're spread out throughout the entire semester to cover various different topics that are mixing with the class. Alright. Along with that, we're going to have 3 labs where you're using your computer. One is actually showing us how we're going to do 2-dimensional modeling and draw chemical structures. One's going to do 3-dimensional. And then one is actually going to be more of like a literature review. So using online resources to look up some articles and get some information. Now, none of those are highlighted because none of them are quite ready. The 2D and 3D molecular editing, I want to put some videos in them. So when you click on that, that should actually bring you up a page with some YouTube videos to help you install the software. Because that's always been my problem in the past. Actually explaining how to get that working has caused problems. And as long as I have time, I'm going to make sure I have a video for PCs and Macintoshes or Apples for both these. Now, the programs are going to be similar for both. I found one that works for both, but we're going to try to get them both covered in videos. All right, after that, we have demos. Now, the demos are really where I'm going to be in the lab, and I'm going to be working through the actual assignments or the actual labs themselves. Now, it won't be necessarily a full lab. I'm actually going to be doing the demos where I actually show how to use the equipment. Kind of what I do if we were actually really getting in there and doing that. Now, the four I'm doing are the four most critical ones, and if we get a chance to come into the lab, these are the four I'd like to do in the actual lab with you if possible. At least the melting point and one of the distillations. The other one is not that critical, but we're going to try to do it. And if I do end up doing them totally as demos, I'm going to do them slightly different, or maybe a little bit more complex way, along with the way that I'll have you guys doing it, especially on those distillations. There's a couple different ways we can do it. I figure may as well film it and show you how to do it. Alright, that's the lab. Send me any emails you have or any questions. Just click inbox and send it to me. And I look forward to getting to know you this semester.